We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. More than 800 billion pesos or $14 billion worth of investments were secured during President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr.'s state visits to Indonesia and Singapore. Upon his arrival at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport last night, Marcos said a total of 10 letters of intent and 12 memoranda of agreement were signed and sealed in the sectors of renewable energy, data centers, e-commerce, broadband technology, startups, government housing, and agriculture. He also witnessed the signing of several letters of intent and MOUs from 22 Indonesian and Singaporean investors. During his trip to Indonesia, Marcos and Indonesian President Joko Widodo discussed the delimitation of boundaries to possibly serve as a template for resolving conflicting claims. The two leaders also tackled importing fertilizers into the Philippines and increasing coal imports for energy supply. In Singapore, Marcos and Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong exchanged agreements on counterterrorism, personal data protection, digital cooperation, water resource management, and investment. Marcos also met with the members of the different business communities to promote the Philippines as an investment destination.
I am proud to announce that we have signed and sealed a total of 10 letters of intent and 12 MOUs in the sectors of renewable energy, data centers, e-commerce, broadband technology, startups, government housing, and agriculture, and witnessed the signings of several letters of intent and MOUs from 22 Indonesian and Singaporean investors. These investments, if we put it all together, value $14.36 billion or 804.78 billion Philippine pesos. This will support our country's economic recovery efforts and create more jobs for Filipinos here in our country.
Another country expressed its intent to increase cooperation with the Philippines. In a political dialogue held on Monday, the Israel Embassy in Manila said its delegation is focused on bridging innovations in terms of agri-tech, water tech, cybersecurity, ICT, and connectivity, and more. Moreover, Israel wants to enhance its ties with the Philippines in terms of counterterrorism and defense. Both countries also reviewed relations on trade, people-to-people ties, and tourism. The political dialogue was led by Foreign Affairs Assistant Secretary Alfonso Vera and Israel Ministry of Foreign Affairs Deputy Director General for Asia and the Pacific Rafael Harpaz. The country's inflation rate may slow down to 5% in the fourth quarter of 2022. This came after the Philippine Statistics Authority forecasted inflation to hit 6.3% in August from 6.4% in July. Miguel Chanco, Chief Emerging Asia Economist from UK-based think tank Pantheon Macroeconomics, said this is based on the condition of food and transportation prices in the country. Chanco also said the average inflation may likely increase to 4.9%, beyond the target of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas of 2 to 4%. In news overseas, the World Health Organization expressed support for the use of nasal COVID-19 vaccines. WHO Emergencies Director Mike Ryan said nasal vaccines could prevent COVID-19 infection by generating immune response in the lungs. This also prevents a person from passing the virus on. The WHO, however, said it wanted to see the data behind the vaccines to assess whether to approve them. China earlier launched the world's first inhalable COVID-19 vaccine, Convidecia Air, which is made by Cancino Biologics. India also approved a nasally administered COVID-19 vaccine developed by Bharat Biotech. That's the latest from the Pna Newsroom. Stay tuned for more updates on the biggest stories throughout the day. I'm Stephanie Civiliano. Good day.